At this time, please stand for the procession of the platform party and remain standing through the singing of the national anthem.
President Schwag, the graduating students of the Fall 2025 party have assembled for their commencement exercises.
Thank you, Chief Faculty Marshal Dr. Glenn Meads. Good morning and welcome. On this joyous commencement day, let us begin by singing the national anthem, which will be led by Marissa Albin. She will be accompanied by the Dr. Bobby Bailey School of Music Brass Ensemble.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, thank you. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of Kennesaw State University, I'd like to welcome you to KSU's 153rd commencement exercises. You may be seated. As we begin today, I'd like to recognize the members of our distinguished platform party. I'll ask each of them to stand as their name is called. In addition to the college deans who will be introduced shortly, I'm joined today by our provost, Dr. Ivan Pulankala, by KSU Foundation trustee, alumnus of the former Southern Technical Institute and retired president and CEO of Englet Stubbs, Don Davidson. Our Vice President of Strategic Communications and Marketing, Dr. Harrison Long. Our Executive Vice President for Research, Dr. Karen Scarpinato. our Executive Vice President and Chief Business Officer, Dr. Leslie Netter Snowden, our Vice President of External Affairs, Casey Tanner, our Vice President of Organizational Effectiveness, Leadership, and Institutional Development, Dr. Sonia Tosin, our Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Eric Arneson, and our Assistant Vice President and University Registrar, Mr. Paul Parker. Thank you all. To the graduates of 2025, you made it. Today is your day, so look around, take it all in, the excitement, the relief, the anticipation of the amazing things ahead. Today marks the culmination of years of your time, your energy, and your effort. And now, I want each of you to take just a moment to remember the journey that brought you here. I hope you feel a sense of empowerment, of accomplishment, and of gratitude. I hope you feel prepared to tackle what's next, and I hope you feel a sense of pride. You've certainly earned it. The robe you are wearing, the tassel hanging from your cap, walking across this stage to receive your degree, they all symbol not only your academic accomplishments and the start of your next chapter, but also your hard work, your individual growth at KSU, and your resilience to earn your degree and get to this day no matter what. We are all incredibly proud to celebrate you today. To the family and to the friends of our graduates who are here today, we welcome you and we thank you. This ceremony is for you too. Your support and love helped make this possible. And to our faculty and staff, thank you for everything you do and for the role you play each day to help our students have an unforgettable experience as an owl. This day of joy and celebration captures the heart of KSU and our mission to our students. The courses you took, the research you conducted, the life you enjoyed on campus, they all led to this moment. I know it wasn't always easy. You had to overcome challenges, learn new ways of thinking and studying. You had to take risks. You grew stronger, and you impressed us in ways we could never have imagined. We enjoyed every moment and are grateful that we could be a part of your journey. One of the greatest joys of my job as president is to welcome new students as they come to KSU. I'm equally as proud and joyous, or maybe even more so, when we get to this day. You see, we were so glad you chose to be an owl and trusted us with your education. But we absolutely love when you graduate and become a forever owl. Our ultimate mission is to transform lives, and my belief is that your journey is shaped by so much more than what you learned in the classroom, but also by what you experienced outside the classroom, how you pushed yourself, put in the extra work, served your community, and broadened your perspective. The friends and family here may think they know how impressive our graduates are, but I'd like to take a moment to brag on the hardworking, generous, and brilliant members of the class of 2025. So graduates, if you participated in any of the following activities while attending Kennesaw State, please stand momentarily if you are able and be recognized. First, if you are a veteran or served as a member of the military, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you are the first in your the first in your family to graduate from college, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you worked on research with your faculty members, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you traveled on a study abroad, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you participated on an athletic team, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you joined a student organization, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you completed an internship, a co-op, or a clinical experience, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. If you are a parent yourself and finished your degree while also playing the role of mom or dad, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. And finally, if you held down a job while at KSU, please stand. Thank you, Owls. Please be seated. Our Owls are truly impressive. Graduates, your journey with KSU does not end today. You are now a forever Owl, and each a part of the alumni family and automatically members of the KSU Alumni Association. Please take a moment to watch this short video made especially for you, our newest alumni of Kennesaw State.
The day may feel like the end of your KSU journey, but this is just the beginning. You are now part of the KSU Alumni Association, a network of more than 150,000 owls spanning continents, careers, and generations. Owls that remember what it feels like to leave the nest and what it means to come home. As alumni, we stay connected. We support each other. We come back as mentors and stay engaged by giving back to the next generation. The KSU Alumni Association is here to help you stay connected to KSU through our alumni events and affinity groups, and celebrate your wins throughout your journey ahead. You are now a forever Owl. This is your Kennesaw State University alumni family.
KSU's Provost, Dr. Ivan Polinkala, will now introduce the deans of the colleges represented today, who will in turn present the candidates for the various degrees.
Thank you, President Schweig. This is a very special day for the graduates we honor and for the families, partners, and friends who support them and share in their success. Graduates, I hope you've had an extraordinary KSU experience and that you see graduation as one accomplishment in a very long and joyous life journey. Our focus this morning is on the graduates in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology and the College of Architecture and Construction Management. The deans of these colleges will be introduced when they present the candidates for degrees. Also with us today is Dr. Karen Kornweibel, Dean of the KSU Journey Honors College. I would like to express my thanks to all KSU faculty members in attendance at this commencement, as well as those in absentia. We appreciate your dedication and your many contributions to the success of the students graduating this morning. At this time, I would like to request our faculty to please stand and be recognized. It is now time to present the candidates for the various degrees. These candidates have completed all the requirements of their programs as prescribed by the faculty of Kennesaw State University and by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia. I recommend that they be awarded diplomas as evidence of their achievement. I now call upon Dr. Lawrence Whitman, Dean of the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology, to introduce the candidates for degrees.
The Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology is home to the departments of Civil and Environmental Engineering, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Engineering Technology, Mechanical Engineering, Robotics and Mechatronics Engineering, and Industrial and Systems Engineering. Will the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy degrees in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the master's degrees in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology please stand and remain standing? In recognition of the academic accomplishments, the faculty of the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology is pleased to present these candidates for degrees.
Thank you, Dean Whitman. Will the candidates please be seated? I now call upon Dr. Hazem Rashid Ali, Dean of the College of Architecture and Construction Management, to introduce the candidates for degrees.
The College of Architecture and Construction Management is home to the Department of Architecture and the Department of Construction Management. Will the candidates for the master's degree in the College of Architecture and Construction Management please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Architecture and Construction Management please stand and remain standing? In recognition of the academic accomplishments, the faculty of the College of Architecture and Construction Management is pleased to present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you, Dean Rashid Ali. Will the candidates please be seated? Will the candidates for master's degrees and baccalaureate degrees for our graduating football team and marching band please stand and remain standing? Ladies and gentlemen, these graduates represent many of our colleges and are participating in today's ceremony as they will be traveling this week with our conference championship football team to play in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. In recognition of their academic accomplishments, I am pleased to present these candidates for degrees. Will all the candidates please stand and remain standing? President Schweig, all degree candidates who are present and those in absentia have been presented by the deans.
Thank you, Provost Spolenkala. Graduates, this is it. There's no prouder moment for me, or one I hold more sacred, than the official conferring of degrees to our students, an authority that is only granted to the president of the university. With these words, the next part of your exciting journey begins. At the recommendation of the faculty of Kennesaw State University, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I now confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled as evidence that you have fulfilled the academic requirements for that degree. Congratulations. Graduates, please be seated. Now all that is left for you to do is to cross this stage and receive your diploma. With that, we will begin our processional.
Will the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology please step forward? Dr. Mohammed Nesser. Mohammed is receiving a Doctor of Philosophy with a major in interdisciplinary engineering. His dissertation chair is Sylvia Bhattacharya, PhD. Dr. Carrington Chase Chun. Carrington is receiving a Doctor of Philosophy with a major in interdisciplinary engineering. His dissertation chair is Muhammad Tanvir, PhD. Will the graduates for the master's degrees in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology please step forward?
Mark Allen Lee Tate. Mallory Lynn Manns. John Allen Sroka. Thomas Benjamin Womack. Melissa Marie Codner. Melody Colony. Katrina Nicole Cavins. Tiffany Blair Pike. Majeti Mohan Krishna. Surya Vardhan Vunukonda. Teya Venkata Sai Navain Vudagiri. Tanjila Rashid Rithi. Amenti Banja. Tyler Mateen Lunyon. Nathan York Lim. Maxwell David Binder. Marielle Cooper Benson. Theodore Muklebust Haug. Elizabeth Dolorican Peak. Rosa M. Lopez Gomez. Daniel John Andrew Thomas Gilbert. Victor Egiasi. Prince Adam Hatcher III. Thomas Harmon Costco Jr. Damon Lydell Rice Jr. Juan Martinez. John Shama Yare. Zico Campbell. Jadzlaida Paraja Folk. Jesse Allen Zimmel. Angelo Germani. Jalen Lamont Nipper. Hunter Kenneth Litke. Gabriel Medina. Jeremy A. Dismukes. Megan Louise Price. Joshua Adewole Adegbola. Precious Arthur. Brian Chukwekwu Oriahi. Christian Kamui Sao. Caduce W. Fisaha. Joshua Ryan Clan. Brooke Autumn Oden. Tahib Oyewole Salaman. Dinal Piyush Patel. Daniela McDougall. Trenton Blake McDougall.
Will the graduates for the baccalaureate degrees in the Southern Polytechnic College of Engineering and Engineering Technology please step forward?
Trenton J. Albritton. Gavin Thomas Jackson. Benjamin Kent Fisher. Hunter Ray Leslie, cum laude. Aidan Joseph Prinky. Angeline Colette Harris, summa cum laude. Demetrius Lamar Johnson Jr. Meet Ashish Patel. William Perry Brzezowski. Blake Ivor Counts. Brady Dawson Roller. Chloe Reagan Brand, summa cum laude. Ana Isabella Rojas Anis. Marion Hill. Trent Reichel Daniel. Liam Patrick Markgraf. Kedrick Screen Jr. Zaria Sarai Nalu Barnes, cum laude, honors scholar. Gabrielle Ray Benesek, cum laude, honors scholar. Elizabeth Grace Tingley, summa cum laude. Jose Antonio Marquez, cum laude. Jacob Palmer Juliao, cum laude. Shubham Manoj Vakaria. Mackenzie Aaron Herndon, cum laude. Ashwin K. Sivakumar. Aidan John Lano. Jose Garcia. Michael Patrick Freightman. Aaron Joseph Daines. Andrew Christopher Slug, summa cum laude. Hunter Pierce Nasrallah, cum laude, honors scholar. Camden Adam Snyder, cum laude. Briley Glenn Stillwell. Cody Jack Balsman. Charlie Leon. Javier Anthony Flores. Corey Allen Gordon Jr. Andrew Rex Rode. Jeremy Isaac Stover. Cooper Miles Davis, summa cum laude. Henry Shelton Armstrong, cum laude, honors research scholar. James Preston Nix IV. Roland Seaburn Hines IV. Joseph Michael Perez. Baron Carlos Hobson. Yash Pritesh Patel. Hayden Riley Isham. Chandler Grant Mayfield, cum laude. Leroy Winston Malcolm Jr., summa cum laude. Alexander Israel Gonzalez. David Ibonolua Adeoye. Lee Ivan Garcia Mendoza. Louise Helen Soto Del Angel. Georgia Elise Powell, summa cum laude. Riley Elaine King. Jasmine Herrera Barajas, summa cum laude. Quang Phuong Tran, magna cum laude. Blake Thomas Rhine. Maya Harris, cum laude. Ethan E. Partain. Ethan Carroll, magna cum laude. Eli Louis Ewing. Cameron Drake Camp. Jacob Bradley Bennett. Andrew Vaughn. Luke Slate, cum laude. William Bryson Harris. Marlon Mautiel Morales, summa cum laude. Miles William MacArthur. Kenneth Tho, magna cum laude. Jonathan Martin Labrija, magna cum laude. Ashley Dorola Safrard. Russell William Roth. Miguel Alejandro Andrade Medina. Daniel Isaias Valiente. Santiago Restrepo Ospina. Matthew Fontaine Maury McDaniel IV. Kyle Cleary Smith. Anthony Ann Wynn. Jacqueline Leon. Yasmin Boudawiya Mihan, cum laude. Blake Edward Schroeder, cum laude. Shaylin Marie Schultz, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Caitlin Prescott. Grayson James Hatcher, cum laude. Carter Toner. Sydney Brianna Gooden. Dwayne Glenn Martin. Alvaro Stephen Resto, magna cum laude. Jacob Donald Allen. Bryce Dale Owensby, cum laude. Ryan Christopher Brinson. Logan Charles Guy. Ian Josiah Griffith, cum laude. Grace Erica Burns. Ebere Ezeobi, cum laude. Ashu Patel. Forrest John Austin. Juan Diego Carrillo Paz. Braden Eric Peterson, cum laude, honors scholar. Daniel True Madish, cum laude. Chandler Edward Rhodes. Walker Charles Hensley. Colin William Brandow. Daryl J. Michael Wiltz, cum laude. Logan Trevor Shirley. Harry Isley Leff. Weston G. Bray. Minhaz Noor Karim. Sean Patrick Murphy, magna cum laude. Thomas Aro, cum laude. Phuc Dong Bui. Luke Stephen Niesemeyer, cum laude. Samuel Kosisochukwu Eboka. Gerildi Julian. Daniela Juana Ruiz Azana. Haley Ovaye Siguantai. Derek Tyler Beasley, magna cum laude. Matthew Norbert Oshinsky, cum laude. Bradley Martin Lauren. Jalen Christian Eugene McQuiller. Colin John Darby. Benjamin Luke Clout. Kyle Peter Green. Dario Rico Jr. Scott Lawrence Edler, magna cum laude. Augustus Allen McPherson. Nathan Wayne Rotlisberger, magna cum laude. Andrew Dean Farmer. Kennedy Hannah Evans. Suad Awad, summa cum laude. Vladimir Bodean, cum laude. David Oluwayanmife Olusanya. Trinity Michaeline Hunt. Elsie Lisseth Ramos Velasquez, summa cum laude. Ashton Joseph Wiley. Kristen Andre Bradley. Nathan Wesley Rivers. Osmar Mayo Swastegi, magna cum laude. Peter Wynn, cum laude. Johan Lopez Perez. Andrew Charles Davis. Kevin Uriel Franco. Brianna Elise Willis. Sorel S. Young. Mina Shoki. Jorge Alberto Calles. Christian Dwayne Wilson, cum laude. Jacob Matthew DeLeonardi. Mateo Triana Rangel. Parker Miller. Carlos Anthony Gutierrez. Jonathan Luis Figueroa. George Ngure Kinyua, cum laude. Drake Raymond Ward. Ryan Woodall, summa cum laude. Jean Martin Ruiz Sanchez. Luke Davey, magna cum laude. Adeyemi Bolutife Opanuga. Brendan Mitchell. Dylan Paul Webb. Ming Nguyen, cum laude. Chiajen Ethan Tang. Eric Lin, summa cum laude. Eli Lovelace, magna cum laude. Oscar Burton Ortiz Tharp. Mason Andrew Bennett, cum laude. Grayson Allen Marks. Keegan Blake Jordan, summa cum laude. Eric Eliud Aranda Urquia, summa cum laude. Magali Duarte, cum laude. Erij Rizwan, summa cum laude. Rube Garduno Hernandez, summa cum laude. Ariel Lopez Sebastian, cum laude. Sebastian Keith Schmetz. Peter Wycliffe Bearden, summa cum laude. Logan Christopher Norrell, cum laude. Emmy Rose Berry, cum laude. Thomas Raymond Fallon Jr. Jonathan Gregory Lehman, summa cum laude. Jacob Bradley Ward, summa cum laude. Keegan Scott Gallagher. James Lacey Dukes. Kayla Marie Dochibatla, magna cum laude. Bryson Lee Partin. Joshua O'Neill Lewis, honors scholar. Joseph Ree. Edward Crispino Sheridan. Parker Daniel Rizak, cum laude. Landry Ghislaine Irakoze. Sean Anthony Phelan, cum laude. Reagan Daniel Sprecher. Kilian Siemu Diemu Choya. Charles Cook, cum laude. Eli E. Gearherd. William Hunter Dodd. Alan Agbara. Ralph Russell Lewis, summa cum laude. Anthony Wayne Taylor Jr., Jacob Howell, Trenton Hobby, magna cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Holland, summa cum laude. Chevalier Laurel Thompson, Alex Noah Vasti, cum laude. Latracheus Noble, Emmanuel Fernando Martinez, Gerald James Fillmore, Jalen Daniel Wright, Luz Elena Corralpara, summa cum laude. Julian Joe Homsey, Jade Delos Reyes Crisp, Amelia Faith Baker, Gavin Hayes Brewster, magna cum laude. Haley Baffick, honors scholar. Dorwin Eric Lyles Jr., Jacob Patrick Kling, Wilfred Joko Tale, magna cum laude. Leah Pamela Urenia Michel, magna cum laude. Wisdom Simone Tong, Christopher Slade Thompson, cum laude. Kennedy Renard Wiley, summa cum laude. Saker Meredul Iqbal, Pater Din, magna cum laude. Kendra Marcela Morera, Mihailo Blagojevic, Randall Jeffrey Dunbar Jr., Kelvin Kwame Yamoa, Raphael Walker, Jalen Alvin Minor, Alex Stephen Whitaker, cum laude. Tyrone Payne, Erisha Bogani, Isabella Duque, Bryce Blackwell, summa cum laude. Aaron Kenneth Turner, cum laude. Jose Saul Romero, Justin Christopher Guerra, William Raymond Octaviano, magna cum laude. Jonathan David Dominguez, Amani Nael Peterson, Alexander Edward Couch, Gurbir Sean Singh, Ariane Elva Mburu, magna cum laude. Tarnu Cornelius Borbor, Keegan Thotham, Elijah Aaron Jefferson, Raul Gonzalez, Connor James Quarles, Calvin Mandrell Payne Jr., Inaru Crystal Duarte Rivera, Christian Emery Alexander, Hadi Al-Shamari, Devon Phillips, Thomas Bernard Chavaget, summa cum laude. Drake Wynn, David Joseph Boudreau, John Njogu Koimbori, summa cum laude. Grant Monroe Pesquera, cum laude. Bota Ivan Briand, summa cum laude. Mohammed Keita, Khalid Dikri, Anthony Martiniuk, summa cum laude. Aidan Meeker Spade, Jolan Jebin, Michelle Martinez.
Will the graduates for the master's degree in the College of Architecture and Construction Management please step forward?
Dewoni C. Watson, Aderemi Ogunmuko, Bernadette Elaine Ogunmuko. James M. Negi. Edward Lewis. Nadine El Gamraoui. Esther Ochiobi Kingsley. Leanda Marie Milliman. Natalie Andrea Pacatek Franzini. Uma Apurva Varma Pinamaraju. Abed Mawuli Ziwu. Christabel Cujo. Elizabeth Rubiano.
Will the graduates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Architecture and Construction Management please step forward?
Rosaline Ako Arve. Mark Crawford Hayes, cum laude. Delwyn Eureka Fanning, Jr. William Austin Wilson, magna cum laude. Jonathan Turner Fricks, cum laude. Zachary Thomas Owen. Zane Braxton Stewart, cum laude. Louis John Constantinides. Martin Manzano Castro, summa cum laude. Antoine Alaric Clanton, Jr. Christian Librado Olvera. Ulises Khaled Garcia, magna cum laude. Jacob Cruz. David Iturbe. William Richard Sauls III. Claudia Lucia Martinez. Noah Ellis Belcher, summa cum laude. Christopher Johannes Grosskamp. Christopher Kevin Anastasi. Matthew Farr Steinbach. Benjamin Earl Robinson. Stephen Brady Garrison. Matthew Tanner Gerard. Andrew Jeffrey Gehan. Austin William McTaggart, cum laude. Stilian Petrov Polito. DeJohn T. Jensen. Dion Anthony Harrison. Mayorli Pineda. Kiesia Christiana Waller, cum laude. Aria Denise Lavender, cum laude. Jacqueline Alvarez Escalera, cum laude. Phoebe Schaefer Lester. Casey Ray Winstead, magna cum laude. Ajani Nicole Gervin, cum laude. Adam Scott Barnett, cum laude. Delvin Trejo. Richard Delgado Leon. Carson Anthony Reeves, cum laude. Augiel Cervantes. Alberto de Leon. Peter Uriostegui, cum laude. Fletcher James Etchison III. Andrew Aswell Searles, cum laude. Carson Kingston, cum laude. Martin Randall Sanchez, cum laude. Chandler R. Barnett, magna cum laude. Reese Wayne Barnett, summa cum laude. Ty Eugene Klein. Sahil Patel. Maxwell Edward Rockwitz. Masood Tajrishi. Bridget Brenda Gutierrez. Joshua Summers. Abdullah Umar. Nicholas Michael Pastor, cum laude. Kayla Amira Grant. Diana Berenice Martinez. Genesis Martinez. Zaida Bustamante, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Gregory. Diego Chavez. Oluwada Milola George Ojo. Fernando Ramirez, summa cum laude. Ryan Nicole Garner, magna cum laude. Ulysses Sandoval, cum laude. Nidelin Marquez Cordero. Caroline Blair Ariano. Christian Agustin Torres. Kene Somtochukwu Aniago. Christina Janelle Walker. Kahari Moore, cum laude. Vimin Anho, cum laude. Margarita S. Marquez, cum laude. Jeffrey Scott Sanderson.
Layla Brooke Minard, magna cum laude.
Danny Berenger. Sarah Lanehart, summa cum laude. Danelius Raphael Johnson II, magna cum laude. Denarius Rocquez Johnson. Garland Anthony Benyard. Donovan Lee Westmoreland. Tyler Isaiah Hallam. Gabriel Alexander Benyard. Christian Moss, cum laude.
Michael J. Jones.
Coleman Taylor Bennett.
Carson Channer Charles. Karen Beth Copeland, magna cum laude. April Figueroa.
Ashley Madison Huff, cum laude.
Grace Ann Pruitt, magna cum laude.
Nathaniel Richard Gold. James Lee Ziegler. President Schweig, all candidates for degrees have now been presented.
Graduates, once again, congratulations. You should all be very, very proud of your accomplishments, and we are very proud of your accomplishments. Let's give our newest KSU alumni one more round of applause. As we end today's ceremony, we have a few other individuals who also need to be recognized and thanked, especially by our graduates. First, please acknowledge the dedication and the impact of KSU faculty and staff who have challenged and supported you during your time at KSU. Also, please join me in thanking our event and venue management team, our registrar's office, our student musicians, KSU Public Safety and Police Department, and the many, many volunteers who helped to put this celebration together. Thank you all. Lastly and importantly, graduates, this is your day, but your family and friends have been a big part of your journey. Please turn to them and thank them for all their support and love. So audience and graduates, I'll ask you now to stand and join Marissa Albin in singing our alma mater. The words can be found on the screen behind me.
Kennesaw, dear Kennesaw, nestled in the Georgia pines, what a special place you hold, treasured in this heart of mine. For the candles you set burning, lighting paths of love, of learning, for the gifts you have given me. Kennesaw, I will cherish thee. Kennesaw, dear Kennesaw, fairest of the Southland's fame, sons and daughters gathered here, stand to praise thy lovely name, for the friendships that were made here, for the dreams we did to dream here. Kennesaw, we will cherish thee. Kennesaw, we will cherish thee.
I will ask all of our graduates and our audience to please remain in your seat as the platform party exits. You will soon be joined by a very special guest who will lead you graduates in your top cap toss and cheer you on as you begin this exciting new chapter in your lives. Our guests will then come down the aisle to lead you out of the arena. Once you exit, we invite you to greet your family and friends on the campus green for our Forever Owl Fest as we celebrate you, our newest members of KSU Alumni Society. Congratulations. I now declare the Fall 2025 commencement ceremony concluded. Congratulations.
USC graduates, grab your caps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
mama call, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out the Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I know I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I be itching like I had it, yeah. I'm surrounded 20 bags, yeah. But they didn't know me last year, yeah. Everyone wanna act like they important, but all that mean nothing when I saw my door, yeah. Everyone counting on me, drop the ball, yeah. Everything custom like I'm at the bottom, yeah, yeah. If you winning, put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Coming with it, I just put it